Welcome back, friends, for another Project 1999 EverQuest adventure. So, I have been lured to the awesome Tower of Frozen Shadow by some good friends, Zygar and Switches, whom have starred in many of my videos. Also, Return of Arcanus, somebody I used to group with in Unrest a lot, hadn't seen him in a while. I think I may have even grouped with him in Paw a couple of times. I have not met this Doomstrider fella. He's been a necromancer. Um, and Zelenica, the lovely halfling druid from our last adventure in Guck. So, it's pretty much the last day of the sweet EXP and loot bonus, so I'm sad to see that go. But I did take advantage of that, so let's talk about some upgrades here. So we got some Sebelite scale leggings, which inadvertently all the pieces I got ended up giving strength bonuses. Also has some pretty high AC. So I'm thinking this is something I can... A little bit of a heal out there. Like, no one's really taking a lot of damage. But anyways, yeah, I like the fact it has a little bit of charisma and strength. Nulbo has shit for charisma, so it does help when I'm vendoring stuff to help increase a little. I actually like to swap my old squad ring in. That helps a little bit. Let's see, other upgrades we got. So I scored 2 Nathsar bracers, also 4 strength, 4 charisma, 4 wisdom, which I really bought these because they had a very low weight and they had 4 stats I like to have. And they were not that pricey, about 400 plat a piece. And I think I paid 500 for these. Isn't bad. And then I made a big purchase. I got myself a nice, lovely pair of holding skin gloves. Let's stun this thing just because. And yeah, this is the worst floor in the entire zone. Okay, so I guess we're going to the 5th floor. Ooh, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna keep healing until we're all dead. I need to kill everything on this level to get a name to spawn. A name. When that name mummy dies, it forced a name tag to spawn in the middle of the map called Carriage. He drops the key to the next level. So that might take a while. I like that theory, Switcher. Let's go sit on her coffin. Oh hell. It kicked the shit out of me. Ow. Don't teach me to sit there at the entrance to the camp. How dare I? I'll throw a heal on Zygar. He's not really that hurt. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stun this asshole, because fuck him. So, I have also been working on Abjuration, and the way I've been doing that is... I've been dropping Gate. I've been putting Yelp in. And just randomly yelping for basically no reason. Which I think later on in live they made Yelp have a mana region component, so it was a way you could get mana region. Or oh, switches might have the key we needed this whole time. Who knows? I'm just happy things are dying. I was legitimately sitting in City of Mist at the stables, and I started soloing. I was like, hey, my undead nuke hits hard, I'm full mana, screw it, let's see what happens. So I sat there just soloing. I couldn't hold down the entire camp, but I was soloing. The EXP bar was in fact moving. So I was pretty good with that. And then an enchanter walked up and said, yo, can I join you? And I was like, yes. So they charmed a pet, let the pet do the majority of the work, occasionally heal the pet, blah blah. And then they had to log off, and I was like, shit. So I went back to soloing stuff, move my ass before I get left behind. I think we're going up a floor, folks. Which is going to be terrible if we die, by the way. Corpse runs here are no fun. How dare you, Shadow? I will yelp in your general direction, you bag of dicks. So we had a key the whole time. Ironic. Switch is holding out on everybody, you know? Alright. Let's carry on. Heal up the Necro, even though he's fine. I'm full mana, so what? This dude's like probably been up here just soloing all this shit. He could do that, he's a Necro. So, anyways, yeah, I finally did a little bit of undead soloing in City of Mist, and it wasn't too bad. I managed to get about 20% experience from that. Duoed with that enchanter a little bit, so they had to leave. And then about the time clarity wore off, level 50th Shadow Knight walked up and was like, yo, you want to duo here? And I was like, sure. But there is one interesting thing I've seen that I haven't seen often in EverQuest. So, the Sword of Skyfire. I ran into not one, but two people who were actually using it at level. And it happened to be a scenario where... Okay, I'm just going to throw a heal in here. So it happened to be a scenario where I had basically no mana to speak of. Hey, get off me. Don't even think about it. I'm going to yelp at you. Right. So I had no mana to speak of, and this Sword of Skyfire, when I say it was proccing, it was just like constantly proccing. Like, I think the Sword of Skyfire might have actually been doing more damage to the dude than the mobs. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my god, I want to throw this thing in the goddamn moat and be done with it. You know, I mean, it is, like, I have seen people use it, but the second it starts proccing, they get rid of it. So, you know, I was very surprised to see someone actually using it. And then I was like, that's never happened before. Like, oh well. And, you know, I mean, I get it. If you don't have anything better, you don't have anything better. That's cool. But, oh my god, did it cause me some grief. Because I was, you know, struggling to keep up with mana. Oh my god, get off me. Okay, it hates me. Fucker. What? Alright. I'm under attack. These things suck balls because you can't freaking see it, by the way. Like, I hate Shadowed Men in EverQuest, and I pretty much, yeah. Okay. There's like, God knows how many in the camp. AoE nuking us and ravaging us at this point. But whatever. I try to sit mid. Oh, I think it's after me. God. Bag of cocks. It's, raining death upon me and whatnot. Jeez. So anyways, after that I was like, you know, I haven't seen any, anyone using, Sword of Skyfire. And then much to my surprise, that happened. And then shortly thereafter, I run into, like, another person that was straight up using a Sword of Skyfire. And I'm like, oh my god. Feels dangerous. Because I can't really see where the freak I'm going. Okay. 2 shadows ahead on stairs. Great. Can't wait to get AoE nuked to death. These asshole shadows. Ugh. Circles. Oh, hey. Why don't you get up out of here and give me some EXP, bitch? Oh, let me not aggro everything. First switch is a little celestial healing. And I now have a friend. These are green, what the hell? Oh, I can't get mad because you can't actually see. Oh, it's still after me. I just want a med, asshole. God. Yeah. Um, if I was in here a few levels lower, I don't know how I would feel about it. Like, that would be kinda turbo annoying. Ugh. But yeah, this is really one of the better things about EverQuest is getting to explore some of these other zones. Um, Guck was interesting as well. Like, I never really explored Guck very much, so I got to do that yesterday. And I'm going to be really sad to see this EXP bonus going away. But, yeah, it is what it is. Not a lot you can do about it. Oh, cool. Is that a pile of our necromancer, or is that like... Yeah, it's our necromancer. If it was a body or what. Cool. Oh, hello, Shadow. Like, go away, asshole. God. But, let's see. So, other big plans are, of course, I now need to get rid of the shit pieces. That might work, too, yeah. So, I'm hoping I get some drops somewhere. And more importantly, let's take a moment to observe the fact that Nulbo now has a little bit of chainmail on. So it is... Oh my god, this asshole. How is he able to cast this shit with, like, shield and everything bashing the balls out of him? Alright, this looks safe. I'm hanging out by this sweet, creepy mirror. But, yeah, so probably next big milestone I'm looking at is level 49. That would be, I've loaded up my spells. I got my nice word of healing I can't afford, and of course a 90% res, and an upgraded AC buff that I will never have mana to cast. So I'll probably, like, I'm still actually using Symbol of Penzarn. I do have Nultron, but you know, it's one of those things. Like, it just costs so much mana, and my Abjuration's low, hence all the yelping. In fact, let's do that now. Yeah. My Abjuration, I've trained it up about 40 or 50 points since I started doing that, which has helped a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, he's fine. He'll regen. I guess I'll throw a little word of health there. Make everyone feel better. So, yeah, it's been... Is it safe or important? That, folks, may make the video there, because I don't know. I legit don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming there's probably a couple of mobs. Oh man. Well, I guess I'm gonna pause a second until we come back and we go in this damn here. Because I do want to capture going up to the 5th floor. Just in case it's super exciting. Alright, so, moment of truth. We're about to bust up in that 5th floor and see what happens. I'll be smart and stand up this time. Okay. Hey, what we got? Very familiar looking fire pots. A mirror. And a golem usher. Oh, those are neat little ice golems. Priest? This looks like a little... I think this is the wedding floor, actually. So, yeah. We need Invis versus Undead. Alright. Let's see. help everyone out. All right. Well, that wasn't nearly as exciting as I hoped it would be. So, looks like we're going to run through and go up to the 6th floor, which may be more exciting. So, we'll see what that looks like. Well, that wasn't nerve-wracking. We made it through without fighting. Whew. We just barely managed to get here. So, looks like there's golden ushers here. Ugh. So, let's go up to the 6th floor now? Let's see. It's the highest I have ever been in the Tower of Frozen Shadow. So the wedding floor was very interesting. A lot of green there too, actually. What a surprise. Alright. Oh shit, this looks cool. Alright, awesome. Well, with that being said, folks, that's going to do it for this video. In our next video, I'm going to go ahead and keep recording. And I will go ahead and, yeah, I want to capture the rest of this adventure because I think we're going to try to make it up to the 7th floor. So, anyways, thanks for joining me on this Project 1999 EverQuest adventure. As always, appreciate the love and support. Definitely looking forward to exploring. They got like spotlights. Huh. Good. I want to go running around, but I feel like I'll die. Yeah. Anyways, with that being said, folks, thanks so much again for all the support, and enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, leave me some comments. And yeah, hope everyone's looking forward to the next part of Tower of Frozen Shadow. I know I am.